in the beginning, you know, my career, trying to follow bodybuilding, I never had in my head that I wanted to turn professional. I just wanted to be the best I could be. If I could push my body as far as I could possibly push myself and achieve something, that was good enough for me. I never went in there thinking, well, I want to turn professional, I'm doing this shit to turn professional. No, it wasn't. You know, I just did it because I enjoyed it and I like winning, you know? I just love the whole journey of transforming your body from what it looked like in the off season to basically getting on stage and just creating a physique and you know, adding on and making your physique even better. You know, I was working full time. I was actually getting my master's degree at the same time and trying to be a bodybuilder at the same time. So I was juggling all three of those, got focused, and I'm like, you know what? I'm putting so much emphasis and effort into this. I have to take this show serious. And for the first time in my life, I actually took it serious, and I went from 11th in New York and I went to Chicago and I came in top 5. The strength aspect of it, I think it comes from my background, you know, like I play basketball and everything like that, but it's always came natural to me, you know? I was just able to like look at a weight and most people would think like, holy shit, I'm about to do 600 pounds. To me, I don't see that as a challenge. I'll get on there and squat it, no problem. I would say it's just that mental focus, you know? Knowing that you're capable of going on to something ridiculous like 815 pounds and going down with that weight and knowing you have the confidence to make sure that you're gonna come back up after you go down on that lift, you know? And for now, you know, I have that the whole strength thing going on. I'm a pretty strong guy, you know, and people love that about me, so I'm gonna ride that out until I can, you know? And at the same time, try to achieve my goal of getting up on stage with the Miss Olympia and just seeing how far I can take it.
We're not going to have it today. 4 places is good enough.
Believe it or not, strength has really nothing to do with bodybuilding. Because when you're on that stage, nobody really cares how much you can bench press, how much you can squat, how much you can deadlift. You know, it's just something personally that set me apart from everybody else. In the sense I like to do like all the crazy lifts and stuff like that, you know. Now the majority of bodybuilders, they don't really train like that, you know. And the way I chose to basically intertwine everything together is basically I would go in the gym and squat 600-700 pounds, but at the same time I would also make sure I get the reps in needed to basically make sure my legs look the part. So you could have strong legs, but if they don't look the part on stage, what's the point? When I first started lifting, I know what was my strong points and I know what were my weak points, you know. You know, some of us, you know, who are not at his genetic level would actually have to work a lot harder to achieve our goal of basically bringing out the best in our physique, you know. And one of the ways you do that is looking at yourself in the mirror and realizing, okay, I have weak calves or I have weak hamstrings. Maybe I should focus a little bit more on that when I train. Some of us, you know, who are not at his genetic level would actually have to work a lot harder to achieve our goal of basically bringing out the best in our physique. And you can't let genetics deter you from achieving your goal. You know, it just allows you to work. You need, in your head, you need to know that you have to work that much harder to achieving that goal.
You need tough love. We help each other out when we need it, you know? He's definitely like my biggest support ever. He could be a jackass, but I know he means it well, you know?
Workout partners are actually like really hard to find. Somebody that's not gonna show up freaking 30 minutes late or 40 minutes late. But the way me and Taylor works is just that we go to the gym, just because she's a girl doesn't mean that she can't push herself. You know, and if she's training with me, she definitely have to push herself because I'll get on her ass. You know, she's just, you know, she's motivating, you know, and we motivate each other, and it's cool working out with her, you know.
We met because of bodybuilding, but like the first year, it wasn't based off bodybuilding. And I think building that foundation of becoming each other's best friends is why our relationship is so amazing.
I think spending quality time in terms of preserving a relationship is really important because as bodybuilders, you find yourself consumed by the whole bodybuilding industry and the bodybuilding lifestyle. You have to find that balance between competing or between following the diet and stuff like that, and at the same time basically being a regular person.
I met him at the first show I did, and I actually won it. So I was winning all day because I got to meet Akeem and I won the show, which was awesome.
She's been following me since for a little while, and I think I posted a picture or something like that, and I tagged the wrong person in the picture.
So I messaged him and I'm like, what's going on here? Like, but if I didn't do that and he didn't tag the wrong Taylor, we wouldn't be together for 3 years now.
I was blessed enough to find someone that actually shares the same passion and drive for bodybuilding as I do.
He's not your stereotypical bodybuilder. He's not like this big gym rat douchebag, I only care about myself, fuck everything else type of guy. He's actually like a gentle giant.
There's definitely a weight limit on the.
So when you think bodybuilding, you gotta think cheap. First keyword. So we're gonna pick up some water.
$4.99.
A lot of choices, Poland Spring, Wesley, farm water. Probably go with the Nestle Purified because most of them say spring water and it's purified anyway, so she does all the work.
Meal prep per se, it's not hard, You always got to focus on basically conserving and saving money, So whenever I'm getting ready for a show, I just try to pick one day a week and just make all my meals and just freeze them. I think that's the easiest way to do it, Bodybuilding to me is just basically living off the microwave. Some people want their food fresh and they might want to cook every day, but I ain't got that kind of luxury. I'd rather basically use one day, whether it's a Sunday or whether it's a Saturday, pop them in and out of the microwave whenever I'm ready to eat.
These are my favorite things to snack on, cherries. So, pick up a bag of cherries. Not bad. Natural as possible. Perfect.
No, in the off season is totally different. I don't really follow a diet plan in the off season. So if you follow me all the time, you'll see me eating like Lucky Charms and freaking burgers and anything like that. I really believe that you need to give your body a break. You can't be dieting strict year round. So whenever you do decide to get back on the diet, your body is able to respond really quickly.
Me and you together. Put them up. Let's go. Akeem.
Oh my God.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. People might say like he's lying or whatever, but sometimes I only get like maybe 2 or 3 meals in a day. I always make sure for a fact that I actually eat breakfast. That's the main thing. But then during the day, I would probably have maybe a bowl of cereal. I'm very big on fruits and stuff like that, so I eat a lot of apples, bananas, grapes, cherries, and stuff like that. But as far as food, I've never been a really big fan of eating, man. Only time I would probably eat a lot is when I'm prepping for a show and stuff like that, because I want to maintain the muscle and I don't want to lose too much muscle. But off season, it's really hard for me to eat. I'm probably like 290 right now, but I think if I was eating like the way a bodybuilder should eat, I'd probably be like 330, 340 even right now. But I for some reason I just can't bring myself to eat like 24/7. I can't do it. You might say, oh, he's a bodybuilder, he's supposed to be on that regimen, but I can't do it.
Can you tell them about your cheesecake addiction? Right after competing, it dies down, but for like a good week, just cheesecake binge for a week. Only salted caramel though. I don't think they have that.
They only have the New York style cheesecake. Not really a fan.
The peanut butter one's looking really good.
I'm not a big peanut butter guy like that, man.
For the up-and-coming bodybuilder just trying to achieve this dream of being a professional or even basically competing and stuff like that, I would just say just enjoy the journey, man, as much as you can, and learn from it, you know. Basically, don't go in there with any expectations and like thinking that you have to be a certain thing. Just be unique and be who you are, you know, and make people appreciate you for who you are, you know. Don't try to be like anybody else, you know, because everybody out there is unique in their own way. And just enjoy the journey, man. And just know that every day you step in the gym, every time you go to work out, you know, you're just that much step closer to achieving your goal and your dreams.